Hello everyone, Jonathan Bailey from plagiarismtoday.com with another of the daily video series. Okay, I know I've missed a few days here. Mardi Gras and illness and other stuff have gotten in the way, but we are back. And I have something that I really want to talk about today because it really irritates me. When it comes to copyright, I try to be understanding of the fact that most people, a lot of people at least, don't fully understand the law. They don't fully understand what's going on. It's a complex law, and it's a law not a lot of people interact with regularly or think about regularly or study. So I completely understand that most people, or like I said, a lot of people at least, might not have a clue on certain elements of the law, and that's fine. But one thing that this dude, at least, cannot abide is when journalists screw up the difference between copyright, trademark, and patent. It happened just today. The Daily Beast ran an article entitled Jeremy Lin Files for Copyright in Linsanity. Now, if you were even conscious in any law and ethics class in journalism, you would know you cannot file a copyright and a title. Copyright applies to creative works of authorship. Titles, names, business names, slogans, logos, all that, most of that stuff, all of that stuff falls underneath trademark. And in fact, the article got it right. It said that he had filed with the United States Trademark Patent Office and was getting trying to get a trademark in the name, not a copyright. Big difference. Different set of rights, different set of rules you have to follow. And basically, it's an entirely different area of intellectual property law. So to see it screwed up like this by a journalist at a mainstream media publication, because remember, Daily Beast is owned by Newsweek, boggles the mind. Okay, and I see this at least once or twice a week when I go tooting around looking for copyright news stories for my 3-count column. It's inevitable. People screw this up, and it's embarrassing because journalists, above all other people, should know this. After all, your line of business, your industry relies in large part upon good knowledge of intellectual property law. You have to know it both to make sure you don't violate it as you go through and do your work, and also to protect it, because you're creating intellectual property. So you have to know the rights you and your company have in the work that you're making so that you can enforce them and participate in them online or elsewhere as needed. It's maddening, it's frustrating to watch journalists screw this up, and it's a big part of the reason why other people, why lay people out there screw it up as well. It's because, oh, well, so-and-so at the Daily Beast said that this was a copyright. Well, they were wrong. People trust their journalists. You know, it's one of those things, even though journalists, you know, on that whole trust scale are way, way down toward the bottom, on facts like this, people tend to trust them. They tend to trust, you know, it's kind of like whenever you ask a lawyer a question. Even though you might not trust lawyers as a whole, according to, once again, those surveys, you will trust them to give you factual, useful information. They do the same thing with journalists. When journalists screw something up, especially in a headline like this, the most commonly read part of the article, it basically just spreads the misinformation. So I'm going to write the Daily Beast in a minute and ask for a correction on this article. But in the meantime, guys, get it right. Copyright, trademark, and patents are 3 different things. Take a moment and just learn the one-sentence definition of each. Get it right next time. Seriously. Well, anyways, once again, I am Jonathan Bailey from the site Plagiarism Today, which can be found at plagiarismtoday.com. I would love to hear your thoughts, your suggestions, and your ideas for what I should be talking about in this video series. So leave a comment below either on the YouTube page, you can do it on the Facebook page where this is posted, or do the Google Plus page where this will be posted. Leave your comments, or you can just email them to me. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys tomorrow.